Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I wanted to go live today about something that I see all the time with myself and with other people, and it's understandable. Um, Excuses, right? So it's really, there's always some reason that you can't do something or that something didn't work or that something's not working out. And this applies personally and professionally in both situations. Like for working out, for example, it's like, oh, well, working out in the morning, let's say, I was tired or I didn't feel well. Or, professionally, like, well, I told them that they needed to do it and then they didn't do it. And so it's not my fault. That kind of drive, like I did everything. I did all of these things and it didn't work. And we tried this and it didn't work. And we tried that and it didn't work. And you can spend a lot of time talking about all the reasons that you didn't do something or that something didn't work. And it's a lot of wasted time and energy because literally nobody cares. So think about being on the receiving end of that. Like, okay, you were supposed to pick up this thing, like let's say in your personal life with your spouse or something. You were supposed to pick up this thing, and they're like, "Yeah, sorry, I didn't have time, and something came up, and yeah, I just didn't do it." And it's like, how do you feel hearing that? Well, that sucks. You don't really care. You don't really care why they couldn't do it. The only thing anyone cares about is how you're going to succeed in spite of your excuses. So, and including yourself. So, yeah, you woke up late so you couldn't work out. Um, how are you going to get a workout done anyway? Like, are you going to do it later? Can you do a shorter workout? Are you going to do two of them tomorrow or whatever? You know what I mean? So that applies professionally too. So we tried this and it didn't work. So we're going to do this. And you don't need to like go into depth about the excuse. You just need to go into depth about how you're going to solve it. So it's like instead of saying just no, it didn't work, it's all about alternative solutions, right? It's like, what are we going to do instead? You can't say no without an alternative solution. You can't make that promise to yourself in every way, to friends, to family, to your job. Um, the promise that when you have an excuse for something not going right that you wanted or that somebody else wanted that you agreed to or whatever, that you won't make that excuse without having an alternative solution to make it happen. And it's really life changing. Once I started implementing this, just things started getting solved. Everything started happening because there wasn't an option for it not to happen. Like why it didn't happen first didn't matter. That I tried something and I got discouraged maybe didn't matter. The only thing that mattered is that I had a plan for something else to make the thing that I wanted happen. And I've helped other clients do this as well. And sometimes it's even great to have those lined up ahead of time. So I'm going to try this. And if it doesn't work, then I have this and I have this as a backup. And you already know that if there's something that's going to stop you, you have a plan to make sure that it still happens. And it's a mental shift that's subtle but makes a massive difference, and a lot of people just don't think like that. They're just thinking about all the reasons why not instead of all the reasons how to make it possible. And it's just like not only do things start happening for me and for my clients when you start thinking like this, like the things you want to achieve happen, but you also start feeling really good about yourself and your momentum picks up. So all of a sudden, you're able to do so many things because you feel good because you're achieving the things that you want. So I felt bad, but I worked out anyway. And so I feel even better than saying I felt bad, so I didn't work out and I ate like shit because I didn't feel good about myself on like a very low level. So, like a very basic level. But I hope you can see how this applies to so much more than just like your personal life. I mean, it applies across everything. And this one little shift of not allowing yourself to say an excuse or say no without an alternative solution will make everything in your life happen. So I hope you have a wonderful week and a fantastic weekend, and I will talk to you later.